crashed out the fucking Champions League.
In all honesty, like I was telling Sam and Pablo, like, and they all agree, like 1 point at Bournemouth is pretty good.
Right. They don't fucking lose 4-1.
Yeah, or draw 4-4. Because we drew 4-4
the first time.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah.
And that was like a barn burner, like everybody's end to end.
Yeah, and we were up that time, right? And it came back and they drew 4-4, right? Against Amaran. But Bournemouth is to be respected because they have, I think they're 10 unbeaten in the Premier League, and they're 5 unbeaten against us.
Right.
Yeah. So, in hindsight, 2-2 looks pretty good.
And we still have yet to lose more than one.
It goes back.
The one man band.
You know what I'm saying? I was having a bit of a nostalgic moment there. For just for a minute, I was hoping that I could have fucking put Arsenal to bed.
I mean, it's amazing and interesting.
What do you mean by that?
We're so close, right? Like, Arsenal is...
Well, no one's fucking laughing anymore.
You mean City?
Yeah, they're definitely not laughing.
No, I mean fucking.
I said that on the last part. I said our rivals are scared, and I think they're scared. An Arsenal fan that I will not name, who's like,
we're gonna be safe.
We need to study United's resurgence. I'm like, this is not from your deep-rooted care for United. You're scared.
Of course.
Guys,
it's a lack of deflection.
I want to address what Patrick said. Like, of course we're going to be safe, but in my mind, anything other than defeating Arsenal in the championship race is unacceptable.
Right.
And unfortunately, the only song that's in my mind is he goes by the name of Wayne Rooney. And I'm so sorry, boys, but that's just what it is.
Well, I mean, that's the standard we try to keep. And we the good thing about Carrick coming in is that we are not far off at this point in time. But let's start this way. I'm going to introduce the pod. This is the Red Devils District. If I can find where
There's only one famine. There's only one famine.
This guy can make a song out of anything.
That's why I appreciate Duncan. It's the Red Devils District reporting live from Southwest Washington, D.C. It's the Stadium District, actually. We're going to call it that from now on.
It's the home of the Reds.
Yeah, and I got Duncan, I got Tom, I got Patrick.
Just here.
I got Amanda in the background. You should jump in the pod, but that's fine.
She's working the director's chair.
She's in the director's seat. Just tell us when we'll mess up.
She's gonna break out with some like.
She'll bring the glory days again,
dude. She's gonna break out with some facts like at the most inappropriate time that just like fucking like completely emasculates at least one of us.
This is what a wife.
That's fine as well.
For real, I'm just like sitting here waiting for it. She has all the data. She's just waiting.
You know we don't move around without being informed. You know, real G's moving
silence
by knowing. That's the remix. Like, where is this going? But hey, 2-2 draw at Bournemouth today. I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think?
For real?
I'm not heartbroken.
I mean,
you know.
I'll be honest with you. I walked into the day expecting 2-1. Throughout the performance of the match, in the end, actually surprised that we got a point. I mean, it was bullshit. Like, I mean, you give them a fucking yellow card on a fucking penalty, and then you give us a fucking red card. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, what a way to do it. Right, I get, like, on paper, that's the way the fucking game should have played. But, I don't know, like, I mean, did we fucking play well? No, we didn't. Like, we were under pressure for, like, 75%
we didn't play bad, though.
Not at all. And, like, we had, like, some exciting moments, but we're under pressure for 75% of the game. So, like, for real, like, they're going to get fucking shots. They're going to get fucking goals. Like, Bournemouth's a good team. But, like, just the way it played out, it just didn't feel right. And, you know,
I still
What
feel
do you feel, Tom?
I still feel like there's a calmness to our team that we just didn't have before, right?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, we were on the front foot the whole game.
for the most part,
Took the game to Bournemouth.
and if it wasn't for a few unfortunate calls, we could have came out with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me,
That's why I'm so disappointed.
We play like how Carrick played.
That's why
like,
I'm disappointed,
just
bro.
calm.
Tom, that's why I'm disappointed. Because to your point, I feel like it was within grasping distance.
Exactly.
And do you think we had to Femi's point? I think that we had a lot of we were on the front foot. I think Ahmad, the first 5 minutes, he had like a deflection. That ball was on goal.
Right.
Bournemouth they were kind of like playing a low block in the first 10 to 15 minutes, and we had a lot of deflections.
Which seems to be our weakness.
Yeah, then we had like a goal line clearance was it the first or the second half by the keeper with his ankle?
I believe that was the end of the first half.
And in the first half, yeah. So we could have easily, if you not factored in those deflections.
I mean, you roll a dice, like you're going to get a 6, right?
Yeah.
Like that. To your point, like the fucking he saved it with his feet.
Yeah.
You roll a dice, you get a 6.
Mm.
There's nothing we could have done better. That was a
a
beautiful, beautiful shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the goalkeeper, man. I don't know where what motivation.
I forgot about that fucking shot. You made me sad because I forgot about that shot. That should have been in.
That's a goal. That should be the same of the season.
Yeah, we could have easily scored 3,
and
2.5 by first.
You go back in the dressing room, you see that lad who was like fucking. He took that shot, and all you can say to him was, "Good fucking effort, mate."
Right.
Well, here's the thing. In the past, these are the kind of games we lose.
Right.
Actually. You played well. You pressed.
Yeah.
You had a million chances, and you're leaving.
And then the one chance they have the whole
and
game.
it's a 1-0 or it's a 2-0.
But let's be real, we didn't score from open play. We scored a penalty and we scored a deflected corner kick.
Well, now Patrick brings up
on goal for corner kick.
Patrick brings out a bigger fucking problem with the Premier League 2026.
Well,
it's like fuck Arsenal, fuck your fucking set pieces, fuck your long
Set
throws.
piece FC, right?
Yeah, fuck that.
Well,
you know what? Let's go back to the old fucking school where we actually fucking try to score goals.
Well, also does it?
Sorry.
In addition to
Sorry,
that,
Patrick. Let me interrupt you.
No.
Does it matter though? Because
no,
we talk about how we teams that play a low block, we need a big center forward striker.
Hey, you got fucking sent off.
He did, no. I mean, I'm talking about the striker, like the number 9. But we scored those 2 goals without a number 9, which means that I think Carrick is already figuring out
who's our best striker.
How to play with
who's our best striker? Name us.
Šeško.
I mean, we already have.
Oh, really?
Šeško. Right now he's the best true striker. And Mbeumo, he does a nice shift at it, but he's not a striker.
That is debatable, though.
And like today, he looked.
That's debatable.
Today, I was speaking to one of the guys, and he looked kind of like lost as a false 9.
Well, we don't know what we're playing with.
I believe in Harry Maguire.
What's the difference?
You were gonna say Harry is our best striker.
What's the difference in strategy between the beginning of the season and now that it's almost taking him out?
What do you mean by that?
As in, in the first few games, right? Whether it's him using his power or physique or whatever and holding off, and we're just getting in the right spaces. But now it's like you're saying, it's not necessarily like he's confused, but it's like
Mbeumo. Okay. I think.
Who's your wing?
On the Amorim, that's one thing he did get right. Even though I did not agree with Diallo playing right wing back.
Right.
Diallo right wing back and Mbeumo right wing had good chemistry. They overlapping each other. They were both 1-2s.
And let the Pendants tell it that was never going to work together.
Yeah, but now with Diallo right wing, him up front, I feel like if he's not physical enough to play against centre backs.
That seems to always be our striker's issue in a sense.
Well, he's not a striker. He's a forward.
I'm saying the person that we put in the 9, right? Whether it was Hoyland, whether it was Rashford, it's like you put them up there and it just wipes them out.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, but we have a 9 now, Sheshko.
Right.
Well, if we're gonna,
and then if you put him at the beginning of the game, it's also the same effect.
But that's our next point. So, what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about the tactical changes by Carrick? Do you think he should? Because I asked Sam, and Paolo that. Do you think he should continue to bring Sheshko off the bench for this season?
Well, I don't think he has,
or change, or keep Diallo.
It's a good question.
I don't think he has many options. That's one of the major problems, right? Like, look at our bench. Like, who's on the bench that we can bring in? Xerxes.
I mean, the team's a
he
team.
will be wiped out also.
The team's a team. Right, the team hasn't changed in the last 12 months.
Right. And it won't change in the next 8
So he doesn't have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Sheshko, I think we should praise him for the way he has deployed the number 9. As I've always said this, even when Amorim was there as a concern for United.
I do
think
question
at that
why the
point
fuck he's like on the
He was
bench.
starting Sheshko. Well, I always say this: United needs a number 9. Period.
What's
to
the
start
problem?
game.
Like,
But
what is wrong with him? Why is
even-
he on the fucking bench?
Even when he was starting games on the Amorim, we didn't have, like, if the game went south, we didn't have a joker. There was nothing to put in to change the game.
Where would be the variation?
Carrick has come in and done that with Sheshko on the bench, and he puts him in to do that. But in an ideal world, Sheshko should be starting the game, and we should look for another joker person to sit on the bench.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, this is like trying to find the answer to the jigsaw puzzle with the pieces that we have. And like, I think we can all agree, like, that we need a little bit more. We need more pieces in the box to, like, be able to put together a picture, right? And that we know it's not going to happen, and we know that we're going to happen with what we have, but I am starting to question why the guy who is starting to find his feet is not getting an earlier chance. I get earlier
than
days.
60 minutes. You talking about?
Exactly.
Well, I think we had just scored the second goal on the 68th minute.
He had the gaps in the early days, right?
Right.
But I'm just like,
Well, he
why
started.
not give him a shout?
He started against Newcastle and we lost the game, right? We lost. Was it at the Newcastle game?
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not saying that is an indictment on him. What I think
look at
Michael
that.
Carrick brings to the game since he has come.
I'm actually curious about
is
this.
stability.
What's your perspective? What's your perspective on because obviously the team hasn't changed.
Yeah. Right.
But, like, clearly we feel a difference with the team.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your perspective on fucking Dr. Carrick?
That's
Carrick, that's a
exactly
good way
what
to
I was
put it.
going to talk about, to be very honest. And in my world, I like to narrow things down and run away from abstractness. One word: consistency across the board.
I mean, that's
Including
still pretty fucking abstract.
Well, let me specify. Including the starting 11, it's been the same people every game for the most of it. Shaw left back, this guy right back, boom, boom.
But in the positions that they were supposed to be.
Exactly. So consistency across the boards, consistency in what he's saying to the press, consistency.
I'm a European manager. Look at me. I'm a European manager. And then Michael Carrick's like, boys, just fucking send it.
Consistency
It's just that simple.
in the ideology of Man
Just
United.
don't be shit.
Yeah.
We look to win every game, and you're gonna attack.
Right.
It doesn't matter what's going on. You could be 1-0 down, 2-0 down. You're gonna figure it out and attack.
Gentlemen.
And that's
You know who has been good though? That, like, is kind of getting, like, swept under the rug? Cunha. Cunha's
Finally finding his feet.
Amazing.
Couldn't you believe it?
It's almost as if, like, at the beginning of the season, Mbeumo was up, right? And then now at this point, it's like
Cunha's probably carrying our whole team.
Mbeumo has regressed a little bit, and then Cunha is up.
He's carrying our whole team.
Cunha and Sesko, to be honest.
Yeah.
I agree.
In a fantasy world.
I think both Diallo
Bruno going back to his position.
I think both Diallo and Mbeumo left something in Morocco.
Morocco.
In Morocco, I think they left something in Morocco. They didn't come back.
I was joking with Patrick at Solus. I was like, someone put some African juju in Ahmad's.
But let me answer Douglas' point, because I was watching an interview with Gareth Bale about his experience at Real Madrid, and he was talking about the coaching done by Zizou, and he said Zidane didn't do anything
You can't train these boys.
because they're the best players in the world. What do you tell them?
They've already been.
Exactly. All he said was that they'll come, roll the ball, do a bit of rondos, 1-2s, and then they'll create like a defensive scheme.
Right.
And that's it.
And then sometimes practice shooting.
Yeah, with that talent, you don't do much.
Make them feel good about being together.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the
so
presence,
I think
it's
that's
the
all
vibes.
That's might be the vibes. There might be vibes.
Yeah.
People were talking about Ole.
You got one guy.
Yeah.
He's A. You got another guy. He's B. You got another guy who's C. Your job is to figure out how to make ABC fucking like play well together, and then like not tell them what to do, but like just show them like, how to be nice to each other.
C word to the opposition.
Play well
Right.
And like
Voltron C word and turn it on the opposition.
I mean, fuck that shit, man. My fucking job every day is to deal with fucking A players. And, like, I can't teach them nothing, but all I can do is, like, stop them fucking killing each other. And, like, just, like, help them understand that, like, if they do something else, that they will become more than the sum of their parts.
Yeah, definitely, Because I think one thing Carrot did was to prove that we don't have bad players.
Right.
I think we always thought, man, we need more players. Like,
Is it always
that
club?
Yeah.
I disagree with this. You got fucking Martinez is fucking injured. You got Casemiro who's like fucking like a cat who's about to get put down, and he's like suddenly showing me his fucking.
But Rashford is off the books. Rashford is not going to.
I'm not even talking about Rashford. I'm talking about Casemiro, who was like on the way out, and like he was like, I love the badge, I love the fucking club, I am going to do everything I can to be like a fucking guy who's not going to get put down. And he becomes like one of the most fucking valuable, influential fucking personalities in the team.
In the last 6 months,
even the crowd is saying one more year.
Right.
I mean, not for $350K, but that's a different conversation.
4 years.
And let's be fucking honest, boys. Like
he's getting serious. Look at it.
Like like our defense was always a fucking mess, and we never did anything about it. But like we were like when we looked at the Amarin days. I don't fucking agree with anything that Amarin did with regards to how he spoke as the spokesman of essentially the biggest club in the world, the biggest British band. Amanda, we watch BBC News every fucking night, probably more than any other channel. And what is the number one news story before any bullshit in the world?
Manchester United.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that scenario where someone wrote Man United is shite in the captions?
As big of a spokesman, you have to be a bigger spokesman than the Prime Minister. You have to understand culturally what this badge means. And you have to fucking be able to articulate that to everyone who are young men who are fighting with each other every minute of every day. You have to let them fucking feel the power of it.
Value.
And you have to let them feel empowered to fucking feel that if we work together, then we will become more. Right. And that is why yesterday to today, you saw overnight a difference between someone who comes from fucking Portugal and someone who comes from the club. And I don't pretend to know what this means. I will never understand what it means. I'm so proud to be on the outside of it, and I'm so proud to witness it. But even when you get that right, you still have to deal with the facts. And what are the fucking facts? The facts are we have no fucking players really of fucking value being called up to England. We have no fucking players of value.
We'll talk about that later. That's
a good.
Also, let's save that. Let's save that.
I'll say this.
That's the thing. I didn't know that was a point.
Yeah, it's
I can't read that. I can't read that.
Oh, okay.
We talked about this on the last pod where I was like, United is so big that we've got into this place that we're starting to forget how big, you know, the club is. And the reason why Carrick could just, in my view, could just come in and just switch things, it seems like really quick, is because he's played the game. Mm-hmm. He's won competitions. He knows how it feels.
He's won a lot.
Yeah. This is not...
He's Michael Carrick.
It's blood and sweat. It's not a video game. It's effort put in by everybody as a collective. It's almost like going to war. When Roy Keane says stuff like, when he was pissed that players in the tunnel are like shaking hands and like kissing each other and all that. It was like, why are you doing this? Well, because the ideal way of, if you want to win a champion, if you're going to win a treble, you need to be locked in, almost out of your mind.
A treble. I mean, just looking at how.
What are the things that will make you do that though?
What do you?
It has to be about your community. It has to be something. Has to be,
bro. You have to
something
feel
has to empower you.
You feel that, like
right.
You go to games week in week out, right? You have to feel that. You feel that. You feel the badge. You feel the love, and then you're standing there, and like particularly in America, right? You're fucking standing there like today. That fucking guy come in with that Liverpool shirt on, and like no one had a drama about it. Like I'm like. I felt deeply fucking offended by the fact that I even had to fucking like even put it into my mind.
I'm glad that I didn't do anything because also
you understand.
It's just a different culture, but I understand your point.
To be very honest, what I wanted to do was to fling my drink at him.
Yeah, but
I was like,
we're in America.
People behind him, the people around him.
He's a gentleman. He's such a gentleman.
Yeah.
But like, family's a gentleman. We have to protect him.
Even what he's doing there is dangerous because you can't do that in Europe. Like, imagine Red Star Belgrade going and do that against like the.
You just roll up to the stadium.
Yeah,
you go to Belgrade, you roll up to the stadium. That's the problem.
Yeah, they'll kill you. Red Star Belgrade
on the spot.
Who's the rival for Red Star? It's Red Star who else?
Every cunt.
Yeah. Like no, what the kid did with the Liverpool jersey, you can't do that. You're gonna get yourself. Like,
but like,
for the record, for the people that are listening, this is
the context.
Yeah. When we were,
it's not even worth our time.
No. I was just saying the context.
No, do you want to tell us what happened?
So was it halftime? What was it?
I think it was close to halftime.
It was like a halftime. So we're in a Man United bar chilling as we always do, and this random
DC
guy.
Reds.
Exactly. This random guy, just steps on top of counter pretty much.
He thought he was the main character,
and he starts to try to announce something. All of us are like, "What's this? What's going on?" And then, did you even actually hear what he said?
He said,
I didn't hear the first.
He said,
"I want to say something."
He
said he was a Scarcer.
Yeah,
and then we were like,
and then he opened his shirt up.
We're like, bro, like, what?
Because the thing is, in that environment, we all have like a certain familiarity. We have like a certain decorum. Yeah. And it's like him standing there was just like, what the fuck is going on?
And the problem was like, we were just like, what? Like, we don't even know like what like point. Like, we don't even know who you are. What point you're trying to make? We're like, it's kind of like Liverpool. Like, we just actually don't even like think about it.
Yeah, like dude. Like,
as a matter of fact, it's very indicative of.
I would be very embarrassed if I know anyone from the Red Devils DC community goes over to Queen Vic and did that.
Right.
I'd be very embarrassed.
To be fair,
I know you've been there.
To be fair, I took our crew over there.
This is war.
To be fair, I took
Game of Thrones, right?
This is war.
Game of Thrones.
Saddle up, soldier.
Saddle up.
Amanda, this is where you fucking join. Because we took a...
We ride at 6 a.m.
And listen, this is for
We
the
ride at morning.
We ride at dawn.
We took a crew over there. And Sure, we took some shit from Ryan, who owns a fucking point. Like, Queen Vic's a great pub, by the way. We took some shit from him.
Shout out to Queen Vic.
But I made a good friend. So here's what happened. Yeah. We won that day. We fucking went over there and we took a fucking crew and we took as many as we could fit in a fucking Suburban. So we went over there and we rolled in and they were like all pure like fucking like it's a tense game and we were just won, so we were all in the fucking gear.
Because United just won, right?
Yeah, and we were like
during the game.
I was during the Liverpool game because we finished our game. It took so long to be fucking black fucking car to get over it.
Ago, I think.
We go in there and it was like I saw him. We walked in the other day. He's like panic. And we walked in there and Ryan was like, "You fucking control your fucking people." Fucking, and Adam was like, I'm a fucking bitch. I'm gonna kill everybody. And I was like, I'm just here for a sausage roll and a pint of Guinness. And all this shit's going down. And it just so happens that there was a fucking dental conference in DC that these fucking cunts from Liverpool were at. So I love football. I love fucking football. I will fucking sit here and I will sing you a fucking song of fucking freedom from the Scots right now because I believe in fucking the songs of freedom. So I'm like, this is what stops me getting stabbed, right? So I'm fucking sing my song, right? And I will not even fucking disgrace this pod by singing it. But I'm singing it. It just so happens this fucking boy from Liverpool stands up. He's fucking singing it with me. His fucking girlfriend stands up. And we're all like fucking singing and dancing. And Ryan's like, "You gotta control your fucking people." I was like, "Fuck you, we're fucking Scouts." Anyway, that's a long story short.
Okay,
not really sure. I'm not really sure the point I was trying to make.
I feel like the general direction you were headed is like, we went to their space, look how we acted. They came to our space, look how they acted.
Like kids, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kids, yeah.
Like to Patrick's point, it's like,
yeah, actually,
we have a certain way we carry ourselves. You come into.
Thank you so much for this. You helped redirect me. So yeah, went to their space, sung their songs, respected exactly the football culture that they were, made a fucking friend who was from there, and his girlfriend. We went to fucking England, went to Liverpool, fucking met them in Liverpool.
No way, that's great.
Had fucking beer, and then fucking Miss fucking Amanda over here fucking decided that this was the trip, that she was going to be like the pure darts champion and like beat everyone at fucking darts.
For real? Yeah,
for real.
You're good at darts.
No, she's fucking shit at darts. But
that day she wasn't.
For some reason, this trip she was like on a pure world fucking tour. Like I have no idea. She was like, and they're like, dude, like she still talks to that fucking boy that fucking ran the darts right now. She's like, anytime free fucking darts, and he's inviting her to all this like fucking like Irish shit and everything. I was like, no word of a lie, like that actually happened. But like that fucking guy, and I was like, I went to a Liverpool pub, watched Liverpool get beat, got shouted at by the owner, made a friend from fucking Liverpool, broke up with his girlfriend, still friends with his girlfriend, and I'm like,
it's a whole show.
Tell me someone who did that coming to our fucking house.
So long story short, this is how you Liverpool fans, when you come to
our space,
that's how you.
I told you boys I had. I told you I had no fun.
He's not from Liverpool. He's.
Well, that's the thing. I don't want us to generalize.
Yeah, he's American.
Liverpool fan base based off that.
Yeah, if you've never had a Scouse pie, I do highly recommend. Amanda, tell them about a Scouse pie.
Scouse pie is great.
Tell them
what's in it.
Amanda, come on.
It's kind of like Guinness stew in a pie. But
Guinness
stew and pie.
In a pie, like
in a pie.
In it, but it's like it's thickened with potato, so like it has kind of this like creamy, potatoey texture.
Like they don't use starch to thicken it. they just
the
like
so long that the potatoes just.
the potato was thick in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's the scouse.
It's the
That's
scouse
the thing.
pie.
I've heard it. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Honestly, it's
About
beautiful. It's beautiful. Enough for Liverpool, but like honestly, I fucking love Liverpool. Like,
I've never been actually.
like the closest, like if you've ever been to fucking Baltimore, right in the harbor, you ever been to fucking,
Right.
you ever been to Philly?
Philly too, right? Yeah.
It's fucking Liverpool.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's like Glasgow too. That's the feel Glasgow gives me. It's like this industrial. City.
Yeah.
So let's
Makes sense. It makes sense.
You boys have a different perspective. Than I
I was like, that's not a shining.
Let's not get.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
sidetracked.
come on, we tore all that shit down, bro.
Alright.
What were you gonna
So
say?
thanks for the I guess a walk down
Memory lane.
names. Duncan's
Manchester is different.
Duncan's adventures with the Scousers, right?
Duncan's adventure.
Listen.
Second point. So we got some bad news today that the lit is gonna be pretty much out for 6 months. I mean, for the rest of the season.
Oh,
You know,
what was this?
Carrick.
Right
kinda-
before the game?
I think it was like either yesterday or 2 days ago.
6 months or so.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for the rest of the season. He's not gonna play.
Wow.
Martinez, we know Martinez
Is
out.
it a back injury?
Yeah, it's been a back
Yeah,
injury the
Dillis
whole
is
time.
back. Dillis is back. Martinez is just out there for the knock, and then we have
Dorgan.
Who?
Dorgan.
Dogu's out.
Dogu
is out.
But he's scheduled to come back before
yeah,
the next
Mount
game.
at least played
Yeah,
like
Mount is out.
5 minutes today.
So my question is like kind of like what do you think is? I think there's so much noise about replacing the midfield because Casemiro is going, Ugarte is not good enough. So we need a number 6, number 8, whichever one you want to do. Which one do you think we should prioritize? Because I think personally, we need new centre backs. Although I think we have Euro and Angel. They're very young guys. And
Heaven.
Yeah.
Aiden. You said
You
Aiden.
gave him a new
Sorry.
name.
Heaven.
It's alright. It's all heavily.
Yeah.
Like
I think which one do you think the club should prioritize in the transfer market? The midfield or the defensive line, especially the centre backs? Because I feel like if we need a new left back, I feel some people would say we need a new right back. I think we could make do with the low for now.
Oh my god.
I think
You want my take on that? Probably not.
no. Let's hear Tom.
This is the thing for me. The past few years, everything comes straight through the midfield. So if the people there are more solid, then we in theory we can make do with what we have back there. Not necessarily make do like we're not gonna get anybody, but like maybe we get 1 or 2 instead of like all 4 or something like that. So to me, I feel like we should prioritize the midfield first, and as we get those pieces working better. So like let's say I don't know, just throwing names out there. There's Anderson, Wharton, Baleba.
I think Anderson is already going to the city. That's what he said.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
But I'm just
For
throwing
real.
the names that not necessarily like it's gonna be direct fit to us, but like the names that are being thrown around: Anderson, Wharton, Baleba, Bruno Guimaraes. I don't know.
Oh, I saw that. That's
Bruno G and Tonali.
Yeah.
But it's like even for that one, Bruno G and Tonali, it's like I feel like it's like agent fodder because they're both on the team, but they're both trying to be the first to get out of the team, so the other one has to stay.
True. That's what he said.
And it's like at this point, it's all speculation.
Yeah,
like,
it's all speculation. But the guy who leaked one key point. The reporter who leaked Bruno coming to United is the same reporter who leaked Bruno leaving Lyon to Newcastle. Yeah.
Right.
So it might be some truth there.
Bruno leaving from Westward?
When he came to Newcastle the first
From
time.
Lyon, yeah.
Oh, the Bruno,
Bruno
the
Guimaraes.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Bruno
Bruno.
Guimaraes, yeah.
That seemed a lot legitimate, to be very honest. In my books, I totally agree with what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
I feel Heaven and Euro if we truly believe in growing the
We
youth,
do.
we should give them a chance.
Yes, but we need
based
senior
on-
we need senior leadership.
we might need one more established
That's why I'm okay with Harry.
central defender.
Yeah, we need. Yeah,
I mean, Harry, yeah, of course, but
I'm
Harry
okay
too.
with him staying.
But he, based on his age and all of that, he also is very prone to injury.
Exactly.
You know, even this
But
season, he was
he's
out
a bit
for-
less injury prone than the Lit. The Lit is done. I think the Lit is done, and I think Martinez is right behind him.
And I was asking.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a. And
Martinez
last
is
time,
right
Like
we
when
talked about
Martinez
this,
is
that's-
good,
that
he's
combo. We can't have that combo of two major when they are playing monsters, but you play 8 games, then you're out for
Yeah, it's
10.
no consistency.
It
No
doesn't
consistency,
work.
and we were so close.
Doesn't
We are
work that
very
way.
close to competing
Yeah,
heavily next year to possibly win the
Fucking
league.
told like what
We
is that?
need
New
solid
defenders.
centre backs. We need 5 Brunos.
Five Bruno, five Bruno,
We need
five
5
Bruno.
Brunos. 5 Brunos in terms of
We need
skill
5 Portuguese
and,
Magnificos.
we need 5 Brunos in terms of
Fucking right.
competency and
Honestly,
reliability.
every day of my life, I wish I had 5 fucking Brunos.
well, who would not take 5 Brunos?
Yeah.
But in terms of the transfers, I feel get a solid defender as backup. I don't know if there's anyone in the academy. First of all, bring all of our loanees out.
That's a good point. Who's in the fucking
All
academy?
of our
I used to
loaned
know.
out players, in my books, bring all of them back.
You're
'Cause
fucking
this is
what?
a year
Among
where
the defenders, who's loaned out?
no, just period.
No,
across the
okay,
season.
right.
Yeah,
Like bring them back, figure out the ones that we
can
can use to make our squad bigger. Because next year we're
We're
playing
talking to
Champions
you,
League.
Rashi.
Yeah, I mean, also, man, do you guys know that the only players we sold last season was Garnacho and
McTominay.
McTominay.
Anthony's not sold. He's on loan.
Anthony's sold.
No,
We finalized it.
no.
Listen, I'll say ya.
No.
Big Sky. Big Sky.
It's a
Here we
loan.
go. Here
Look
we
it
go.
up.
We
It's
are
a loan
Scotland.
with
Big
commitments
Sky is
to
in
buy
our
or
house.
something.
Oh, this season is
Fucking-
alone? Are you sure?
Anthony loan, Sancho loan,
Anthony sold?
Rashford
I
loan.
can look it up.
Sancho is sold. No, Sancho is loan.
Sancho's definitely
Anthony's
not sold.
I'm telling you, all of our deals
Anthony's
were
sold.
loans.
Why
last
don't we
season.
go to good old goal?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's only one thing right now
Well,
that
but-
I want Scott McTominay. I want Ryan Christie. I want fucking. He's fucking super
back in United.
John McGinn. He's Steve Clark's man.
Of
So-
course, you
you
want
know what?
Scott McTominay. That's
Oh,
all.
Nigeria
Okay,
didn't even.
so-
We're not doing
Nigeria
national.
Nigeria didn't even make a World Cup.
Oh, the shots.
Scotland,
Stop being
didn't-
tribalistic.
First time in 30 years. First time in 30 years. And you know what?
Manchester United completed the permanent sale of Brazilian winger Anthony.
And listen, I will be here next on the pod in my kilt.
So right at the end of
my
the
kilt.
First for when?
of 2025,
For how much?
the total worth a total of 25 million.
We'll fucking send them home to think
Yeah, Anthony's
again.
gone. Yeah, Anthony's a comeback. Anthony's not a United player.
I'm fucking telling you.
That's
I'm
not-
excited.
But like the thing is,
That's what it was.
I'm sad.
but the thing is,
He
like,
wasn't even born the
that-
last time we
getting
made
into
World
the
Cup.
economics of it all, it's like the deals of the past were so bad that like even something like that, it gets swept under the rug because of the state.
It's
that we're in.
shameful.
Right.
Is what it is.
I
We
believe
want
that's what
Anthony-
you
because-
say.
we want Anthony for
Before,
70 million.
before these last couple seasons, well, especially before last season? Last season was terrible. But
Tom-
this season,
Tom's a statistical man.
I had to Google it. We were sitting here almost arguing back and forth. I had to Google it.
Well, honestly, I didn't know. I thought
But-
Anthony was still on loan.
But
It's like people that before now. It's like the people will come to us and it's like they get devalued, right?
Right.
But now we're getting to a point where like, okay, now someone comes to Manchester United in this state. We don't necessarily know who the coach is going to be next year, but in the state that we are, it's not going to be as bad as it was. Like we can make certain people regain value, right? Like we got the Garnacho we speak of. We got him for what, 500,000?
Who's that, Rob? From
And sold him
Argentina?
for 40.
Yeah.
That's not a bad deal.
I mean, that's he because he came over as an academy kid and stuff like that. But Duncan, no, you were saying. So I was telling Tom earlier, like, I feel that a lot of focus is on the midfield for revamping and getting signings, but I think we need to pay attention to the defensive centre backs. Because I think
you don't win championships from the defense, but you stop losing games from the defense.
Yeah. But I think with De Ligt, Martinez, Harry Maguire in and out, I think we need to get rid of one of the three. And from what I know, Sam posted this morning that they are in talks to extend Harry Maguire. I don't know if it's a year or.
I'll give it to Harry. But I don't want to fucking rest my entire fucking. Championship.
No. Harry's not going to be. I don't think Harry's going to be center because I think next year
you articulated it really well there. It's you don't want to rest the season on fucking Harry, but you believe in him.
No. But it's just to mentor.
Be up to him.
But it's really to mentor the younger.
Heaven should be learning.
And I feel I don't like how Heaven is. I haven't seen Heaven since.
Yeah, what happened?
Since that beautiful pass that went to Bournemouth against Brighton, when have we seen him again?
Yeah,
how many games are we playing?
What happened there?
Yeah, what happened there? They must. I mean, because Euro was in the doghouse, and then Euro came out of it.
The only reason
Heaven still
Euro caused the goal against Aston Villa. Morgan Rogers cutting him in. He lost him. Then
Rogers there's about 3 fucking shams in the Premier League. Morgan Rogers, Mo Salah, and go fuck yourself, Liverpool.
Hold on. Duncan is bitter because of his fantasy league. he probably bought them and they burnt him. That's fine.
Full fucking disclosure. I forgot to fucking change my team. But I do have Morgan Rogers.
You're gonna do it right now? Look.
But getting back to the point there. Yeah. So I think.
Well, but I tell you what, I tell you what, I don't have. I don't have any United defenders.
I don't either. I don't blame you.
You know who I have? I have O'Reilly, Manchester City, one of the most exciting defenders in the Prem. I have Van Heck from Birmingham. From Brighton. Thank you, Tom. And Gabriel from Arsenal.
Let me ask you, outside of Gabriel, are there any other players? Do you think the other two? Because we're not going to buy Gabriel from Arsenal, but
who is
maybe we can buy the other two players from those teams.
So you're asking me who do I think is the best fucking defender in the Prem? Is that really what you're asking?
Who are the best defenders that we can?
Van de Ven.
Okay.
Number 1
right now. Tottenham Van de Ven.
I think
in this moment.
I think
they're thinking.
I don't give a fuck. I think he's the best player. I think he's the best defender in the Prem right now. I think he's in turmoil, but I think he's the best player. Do I think he would succeed at United? Probably not.
Right.
But I think he is the best fucking defender in the Prem. Yeah. Do I think all these Arsenal defenders who are doing really well in the Prem right now are the best defenders? No, I think they are a product of becoming the greater than the sum of their parts. And I am so fucking jealous.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I was going to say there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, for a defender to do their best work, the whole team has to, of course, work as well. The best way to defend is to attack, right?
Yeah.
You want me to pull fucking stats? I'll pull fucking stats.
I was going to talk to you guys question about how Heaven disappeared or Euro.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why Euro is playing right now is because Martinez got injured.
Yeah.
Right? So going back to what I was saying earlier about Carrick and consistency. Yeah. Carrick has played the same 11 players. He chose 11. He's played those 11 consistently across the board.
Yeah.
It's not like Amorim. That's one of my biggest critic against Amorim. You're switching your whole defense
Can I just clarify that? Like, what I think is the best is not what the stats support.
That's just your personal. You know him personally?
Gabriel is the best.
Gabriel.
Grab drinks with him
Is
before?
he though?
Yeah, Gabriel is a pretty good defender. I would take him in a heartbeat.
Timber.
Timber.
So where do you guys think we need to strengthen for this squad to be successful next season?
I think
because we are successful right
number
now.
Number 6, number 3.
Well, games like this show you that there is still something missing.
Harry's kind of slow, right? That's why he got
Harry
is slow.
Been slow.
Is slow. So not kind of slow. That's why he got caught off.
What sections do we need to strengthen?
Center back. We need probably a right and left center back. Left back. And number 6. No, Dolo is fine. Dolo is not that. Dolo is serviceable. Dolo is serviceable.
Okay.
Dolo is like that.
He's like a better Wan-Bissaka.
He's 100,000 mile.
He's too Bissaka.
He's
too Bissaka.
He's not a Mercedes Benz, but he's an Acura.
You guys should help me out with this.
He's gonna get you there.
So Patrick would shit on Luke Shaw and go say Dalo is okay. This is I can't coordinate that.
Listen to this guy.
Like,
he's talking shit.
You keep saying
he's talking shit.
Luke Shaw needs to go. Blah blah. Then Dalo is okay. Are you kidding me? How?
So think about it for a second.
What is that?
I feel like,
and I know Patrick is a stats guy, so there's a reason why you're saying what you're saying.
I feel like Patrick is talking from the pains of yesteryear. You know why I say that?
Yesteryear.
Because as Man United fans, in the last few years, there are certain few players that you feel like we've been burnt by. Luckily, Luke Shaw isn't necessarily one of them this year.
Because he's fucking injured.
But what we're claiming in Martinez, like played 5 games, out 10 games, that was Luke Shaw. What was it? The Euros year?
Yeah,
he played 2 games
last season.
Made it all the way to the Euros.
The fact that we are arguing about
he missed 3 months after he didn't play up to the Euros. He forced himself to go to the Euros.
The fact that we're arguing about our defense tells us we need to improve our defense.
And then when he came back from the Euros or the World Cup, we didn't have him for 3 months. He has to go. At least I'd rather have availability is the best ability.
Let's take it back, right? Let's take it back. Let's look at, I don't even know what fucking year.
He has 1 assist.
Look at 2016.
Hold on. Luke Shaw has 1 assist this season.
2010.
As a left back.
Let's
how many games has he played?
Let's compare. Guys, before we rip each other apart.
As a left back.
Yeah.
He's been playing central defense.
Before we rip each other apart, let's look at like the teams gone by, right? Let's look at like what I mean, I'm not gonna count 13. I'm not gonna count 10.
This part is possible.
Oh, you're going all the way at 10 years?
But let's look back to the glory days, right? And then let's look at like the defenders. And let's compare the defenders in the glory days teams. I get the game's changed. But I think we're probably maybe over-indexing on players that I go back to being a wee boy and the Cantona days and all that. And I'll tell you Nicky Butt, Gary Neville, I'll tell you all them. But I didn't rest the fucking championship on them. And the fact that if we have to rest the championship on our defenders, it's not the defenders. It's the fucking the fact that we have to rest on the defenders in the fucking first place. And the fact, and what is the Manchester United fucking DNA? Manchester United DNA, if you ignore the counter-attacking, is that we fucking score goals. We dominate the midfield. We have explosive
wingers.
Right?
Yeah.
And the fact that we're not doing that is highlighting the defense. Sure. Martinez is a fucking man of glass. Harry Maguire, listen,
he works the shift.
If I am in my fucking death, if I am in my box at the end of it all, and I had a fucking life like Harry Maguire in the fucking service that I gave to my team, I will feel fulfilled. He is a fucking picture of how to turn around being a meme into being something you rely on.
Of course,
he needs a statue.
I agree.
Because That the level of ridicule he went to.
No,
It was even being ridiculed in Ghanaian parliament.
No, that's like
Yeah,
I don't think
I saw that.
That's crazy.
it's not a lot of people that can come back from that
Hold on,
period. So
Oh, he doesn't know. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him. It was
So I don't
funny as
remember the exact context.
no, they were talking about their economy. And
They were talking about the economy or something like that,
right.
and somehow, some way, Harry Maguire was in the
yeah,
description.
he got used as an example. He was
And that was the depth. Like,
That was
what
a
is
vote.
what is he getting mentioned in a Ghanaian parliament?
That's crazy.
For? The depth of it to
that
go
wasn't
all
me.
the way over
You've
there.
not heard
That wasn't with me on social media.
No, the dude had to come and apologize recently.
Recently, yeah,
It was
because
low.
Harry's been good.
No,
And he lost his captain.
no. To Duncan's point,
Right.
he did. He came here under Ollie. I think he was given an armband too quickly, especially coming from Sheffield and Leicester. He didn't really. He walked into a room with Ronaldo and Ronaldo came after come on man, you had Maguire. Yes, you had success for the national team, but the national team and Manchester United are two different beasts. So, and then obviously he had the bad spells. He got a lot of flack. That's why I wanted to stay with the club, because I give him a lot of grief, because I love to see people overcome challenges, and I think he overcame the challenges. He played, he kept his head down, even when he was out of it.
Kept his
head down. He didn't run to the media like Rashford or leaked
Like a little bitch.
or leaked lineups
Let's put it
or leaked lineups like
not just Rashford. A lot of
kept
them.
his head down.
Yeah.
Waited for his opportunity and he took it.
But
That's great. I love it.
Patrick, I'm not gonna be funny. I go through a lot of stress at work, and I'm no word of a lie. I sit there and I think about the stress at work, and I think about all the stuff that's happening at work, and I think about Harry Maguire.
Yeah,
I think about his journey.
To be very honest,
he got a lot of flack. He got a lot of flack.
I am like, if I just have a similar outlook on life that Harry Maguire had, then I will come through this.
Of course, yeah. No, it's good.
because even as small as a mustard seed.
And
Just try hard. Keep your fucking head
Yeah,
down.
keep your head
and
down.
just keep fucking going.
I think if anyone has the opportunity to watch the interview with Harry Maguire and Rio Presents, it's a good Rio Ferdinand Presents. It's a good interview. But I like that's why I want to keep him around to mentor Heaven and Euro. Because guess what? Those guys are 20 and 19, 21 and 19 or whatever.
Sure.
They're gonna go through.
It's already even happening. Euro has mentioned it, the talks that
They're gonna go
have
through the
before
shit.
game. Yeah.
Because I hate to say, United fans are so fickle. I don't like how we turn on players so quickly.
I was even going to mention this because, we lost against Newcastle or any game that we are expected to win every game, but at the end of the day, in a season, 40 games, 38, whatever, we're going to lose some games at some point.
It should be fucking 68 games.
But if you're chronically online, like our friend Yusuf, right?
Yeah.
Then it will feel like the whole world is imploding.
Yeah.
Where's hurt?
Huh?
It's hurt. It's PTSD of just hurts coming from years of
10 years of decades of.
But the current state of things, the boys are going to be all right.
I know, no, but before that, it's just
Things are
hurt.
looking up.
But
Things are looking up.
I'll advise people like
Things are looking
that, or even me in the past. I mean, there are times
Things are
that you're
looking
just
up.
disillusioned. Like, what is all of this? But go to Old Trafford and you see,
Welcome to the Manchester United
Seniors.
fucking haters club.
you see seniors showing up for games. You see people that are their life is very hard right now, but this is the only thing that
Of
gets
course,
them going.
yeah,
It doesn't even
sometimes,
matter if United wins or
Yeah.
lose. The fact that they can make it there and support the Reds, that's enough for them.
And
people need to understand.
We have to give our match going fans good credit because, like we're saying, the implosion is one side if you're online, but if you go to the matches, there's even been I want to call it revitalize maybe,
Right.
outlook. There's tifos.
We
the
never
singing.
fucking faltered. We never fucking faltered.
I think
That's the one thing about
Yeah.
the Mancunians and all the fucking Mancunian guests for one day is that we are the shining beacon of exactly what fucking football culture should be.
Right.
We never boo our fucking team.
Yeah. Real Madrid fans boo their teams. I mean, I never forget when Real Madrid fans booed Iker
That was ridiculous.
I mean, every one of us has stood
crazy.
there on Old Trafford. I say stood there. Every one of us has sat like this in Old Trafford, right? But like, there's something special about 74,000 people just being
craziness, bro.
like that, and it's like it could be fucking 20 degrees out, and it's like
Raining cats and dogs.
you ain't fucking in the rain. It ain't 20 fucking degrees, because when you're fucking sitting like this,
It's warm.
with your fucking brothers next to you,
humbling, to be
Ear
honest.
block, ear.
You just look up. It's like a skyscraper of human beings.
and there is like,
my goodness.
there is just this, Amanda, you felt it. You can articulate it.
Yeah.
There is this like thing that is just like more.
It's
There-
like the place is like alive. Like it's,
Right.
There's,
There's a spirit
it's
to
like an
it.
energy and like a vibration in there that's like it's alive.
And I don't even care if like we lose that day. There is something spiritual about sitting there with like these people that I don't know.
But we have the commonality.
I feel that's a lot of Manchester period. And actually,
Yeah.
I do write about this. I wrote a piece about Manchester and the spirit of the city. But to your point, I think Old Trafford is one of the heartbeats of that whole energy.
There's something
There's a
about it.
spirit about that city that's just you can't put a finger on
Something
it.
different.
When you go to Old Trafford, though, you can almost touch it. And just the whole experience.
It's almost tangible.
It's more
Yeah,
tangible.
it's
It's
like,
more tangible.
man,
It's
you know,
like-
and that's why like a lot of people.
And that's why we're the fucking biggest club in the fucking world.
But then it's almost like detrimental to sometimes like because like I was talking to Sam today about backing the manager and like Ruben Amorim, we gave him. I mean, he got he got enough rope to hang himself 10 times because most clubs losing against Everton, losing against Tottenham, losing against Everton, losing against Wolves, or drawing against
We're
Wolves.
still back him,
He
man.
would have been sacked. Real Madrid would have sacked him 10 times over.
And the wild
It's like Iran got bombed today.
Chelsea would.
But number one
Demolished
news
him.
story.
But we still-
Ruben Amorim sacked.
We still kept him to
and he
almost
in
a force.
theory sacked himself.
Huh? Yeah, he sacked himself exactly.
Ruben
So yeah, I mean,
Amorim.
I get your point.
Well, that's a
Never
good point you
gonna
just
win
brought up,
again.
right? Because we have to also recognize
Crying
the
in
power
the sweat,
of Manchester United.
That fucking got
You know, Duncan, we were talking about this weeks ago at Solace. I talked about how, and this is in my city planning head, United, Old Trafford is one of the oldest stadiums in the Premier League. Well, it's the biggest.
It is the
besides
biggest.
Wembley.
It's the biggest.
75,000 plus. I
To
think.
versus 90, I believe, at the Wembley.
Yeah.
But Old Trafford has been 75 plus for years, and other clubs have built new stadiums.
74,670 fucking 2 people.
Nobody has said, I'm going to build 80,000 or 90,000 or 100. Nobody. I wonder why. You know why? Because they can't fill it.
Yeah,
They can't. It doesn't make financial sense to build a 90,000 seater stadium, pay more money, and you can't fill.
Even Tottenham with the world class.
Right, Femi.
So that's
Femi, but
that puts
bring that.
things in perspective.
But like, this is what the fucking viewers don't know. You walk in there, 74,000 people. Dude, it feels like I'm in this living room with my friends. Like, it does not feel like a 74,000 person stadium. And that's why, like, I come over there and I was joking when, like, I sat right next to you. I'm like, sure, like, it's fucking far too small. There's no screens. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But you got 74,000 people in song together, fucking way closer than is comfortable for British people. And just for one fucking moment, in time, that you are all in unison.
So this is my point that I'm gonna close it with. That's power. So it's 75 in the stadium. How many is it worldwide in places like Solace across the whole globe watching the game? So when we lock in on a manager, you better back him, because if you don't,
And that's
you
why
are as bad as the opposition.
He's the biggest
You are as
spokes-
bad as an Arsenal fan at that point.
He
If
is
you're
the
looking at
biggest-
your manager and saying, "Oh, our manager is shite," and
He is the biggest
you're giving up
spokesman.
that energy. That's a problem.
he is.
You know.
He needs to be such a diplomatic
In-
spokesman
exactly.
of a nation state.
At that point too.
Nations.
So that's why even when Amorim was making weird decisions, I was very cautious before I started shouting, "All right, Amorim out," well, because it's the only option you have. You shout Amorim out. How is it helping your team? You're gonna get relegated.
Reds are going down.
Would your resume be like, "Oh, I was proud. I said Amorim out, and because of that, Manchester United got relegated."
No, I just want us to win.
That's not even like you said, that's not even.
So that's the
something
power. We don't know the power we have as
I
fans.
think last year.
Your heart bleeds,
I
brother, your heart bleeds.
think the club was lucky. Two things last year. If we didn't have Bruno, and
Oh my God,
we
fucking
would've been-
we would
brilliant.
have gone down last year.
Patrick,
It would have been very close.
Yeah.
It would have
sorry
been
to
very
interrupt
close.
you, but like, I really want to fucking like focus on that. I feel so thankful and so lucky that one fucking Portuguese Magnifico fucking believed in the badge, because if it wasn't for him, no one else would have. Fucking Bruno, honestly, through all the turmoil,
Yeah,
he was a fucking stable
yeah, he's a talisman. He's a true talisman, man.
100%.
Absolutely.
He's a true talisman, and that's why I like a lot. I feel a lot of people. I think you and I go back and forth on Rashford. I think Rashford didn't. I mean,
He has to be in like a perfect chemistry
But people
and a certain thing for him
talk
to do
about being
well.
man born and bred, and like he never carried the. Bruno is from fucking Portugal. He acted like if he was born.
If you were
on the-
born in Manchester, you
Yeah.
would fucking feel the weight on your shoulder.
Bruno acted like if he's born on the fucking Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Right.
Rashford didn't like. He was like, I don't. He just never gave that aura.
I feel like if I meet fucking Bruno, I'd be like, yeah, all right, love.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. But it's crazy. But you mentioned something earlier about the England Manchester United not being represented in the England national team, and today we saw the provincial
I was so
35.
happy.
We
I
thought
was so
we
happy.
saw the provincial 35-man roster named by Tuchel.
Oh, absolutely.
And so far, I'm not going to count Rashford because Rashford is although he's a United player, he hasn't played for United in almost a year and a half. He was at Aston Villa and he was at Barcelona, right?
Right.
So I'm not going to count him.
Don't believe.
We only have two, and that's the 35 team. That's not the
Actually,
final
we should
25.
outlaw that name Rashford from this
No.
pod.
We only have two. We have Harry Maguire and we have Kobe Manu.
So proud of
those
the
two, are
boys.
not, but they're not guaranteed of making.
Doesn't
But we have Cristiano Ronaldo for United States. Oi,
But
oi.
you guys can see, I actually went back and looked at all the years of United players, and every year, going back to 1998, we've had at least 3 players.
There was a time where almost the whole English squad
No,
was
actually,
United
I believe that. But I actually went back and looked, and we've only had
point.
we've had at least 3 players
Yeah.
on the national team, maximum 4 or 5. Some players had to pull out because of injury, so I still counted them in because
It's
we
sad.
made it, but just because of injury.
Unfortunate
sad.
circumstances.
But this year we only have 2. I mean, you have 2 in the 35 squad, not the 25-man squad.
Yeah.
That's a bad sign that we are not getting the best English players anymore.
For being the spokesperson of the English game, that's a sad place to be.
Yeah, we're not getting the best English players anymore. Or maybe because the Premier League is more. Some people say there's more money in the Premier League, so everyone.
We fucking spent the most, like,
But all the clubs like
most money.
Tottenham, Brighton can keep their players. Clubs are not forced to sell anymore.
I mean, like, you talk about money, right? You fucking talk about money. Look at that. Mana, you follow this a lot. You talk about money spent in the Premier League. You look at Sunderland. You talk like fucking all these clubs that are like Crystal Palace, right? Brentford, clubs that got gutted, and
They re-up and they back.
they're fucking punching them way above their fucking salary fucking cap. And like arguably, like I'll be honest with you, I watch a fucking Prem every fucking year. Maybe not so much right now, but like the most exciting team this season for me was Sunderland. I'm like ready to root for the Black Hats. I'm like a ragtag bunch of cunts. I'm like, fucking hell, like let's fucking go. Like let's fucking like get them into Europe. You know what I mean? And then like I look at fucking Chelsea, bunch of fucking like just
prima donnas.
Like prima donnas, like fucking effete arseholes that just like believe that like they deserve more than they fucking earned. You look at fucking Arsenal. Okay, sure. Took you 5 years to build this fucking squad. I'm not gonna take that away from you, but like I'm never gonna respect you. But that's my fucking problem. Like to me, I believe in my weaknesses, and my weakness is that I will never respect Arsenal's as fucking. I'll never respect Arsenal's as fucking like game.
That's a strength.
I look at Man City, like it's a tired old fucking like story. Like like you arguably Pep, you fucking
recency bias.
You say you changed the game. I actually think you fucking ruined the game, but that's a different conversation.
I'm not right. He killed the creativity of wingers.
Yeah, Aston Villa. I look at Aston Villa. I'm like, I actually for a minute there, I was super excited about the Prem. I'm like Aston Villa, Sunderland, like. Fuck it. I knew Newcastle was like not gonna do shit. I thought Crystal Palace were gonna get fucked because like just watching what happens when you get into Europe and watching what happens to your squads when you go through that fucking ringer, right? Like that's what happened to Newcastle. That's what happens when you like go into Europe for the first time. So like I understood that like fucking that would have happened to Crystal Palace. But my God, like
how are they doing? Because I'm not.
So okay, but like
14th place to be precise.
But
no, I mean in Europe.
But like I think they won. They won yesterday.
And here's my point.
Yeah.
Everyone is calling for the fucking head of the Red. Fucking Fred the Red. Fred the Red's about to get fucking guillotined, right? And I'm like, we're fucking third place. The champions of last season. Fucking Liverpool don't even know where they are. Like
skating. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's vibes. Like, they're on vibes.
I'm like, and like for like a year and a half or more, everyone talked about how we were in turmoil, and no one's fucking laughing now. No one's laughing now because like
English press say they had no chance. What? Let me answer this is my take on the English players question. I don't think we have bad English players. I just think that they're not in form. Mason Mount should be in the English squad, but he can't fucking stay fit.
Yeah.
We saw glimpses of what Mason Mount can do. And that's all I've seen with this dude. I don't watch other people play. I only watch United play. So when he was in Chelsea, I didn't know who he was. I knew he was a top-notch midfielder that when we played against them, we had to figure out how to deal with him.
Right.
Honestly,
so I was kind of, all right, cool, we got him. And he's been injured, he's, 75% of the time.
I'm so happy.
So he
What are
can't
your thoughts, Tom?
On the English element?
On like lack of United players in the English national team.
I would say it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it's like at least we have some, right?
We only have 2, and those are barely. They might not make the 25. Who knows? Because it's 35. That's just the provincial team, not the.
Well, so
I'm so happy.
Well, in the midfield, let me go to my little list.
So happy.
In the midfield, right? There's Elliott, Jude, Jordan. Jordan isn't playing over Kobe. Jude might. But when you switch out Jude, then you probably will put in like a Kobe. You see what I'm
And
saying?
Kobe almost missed it because of Amarin. It's crazy.
Which is
it's
like-
crazy. It's criminal.
Before I
It's
forget,
criminal. It's criminal.
the thing with Amarim is as much let's call it what like unruliness that he brought like outside, inside he actually helped us a little bit because of him, Rashford is out.
Okay.
And because of him, we don't really deal with Anthony and his left
A lot of
circle around the ball
nonsense.
I love it.
Back to foundational.
Scott McTominay is probably one I wish he would have stayed versus left, but that was a 10.
That was 10.
I tell you what. We got fucking Nigeria here. We got Ghana here. We got fucking Scotland here. Patrick, I don't know what you're fucking. Grenada.
There we go.
We got fucking.
And we got the United States.
Oh yeah, we got United States.
Where's the Star Spangled Banner flag real quick?
Yo, I fucking. Anyway, here's why I'm very happy.
I'm joking.
Here's why I'm very happy. Football is the world's game,
right?
And I love to see England in turmoil. You know what? Because here's what's gonna happen. Nigeria didn't make it. One of the best football games I've ever been to in my fucking life was with the Ghanaian boys versus Korea and fucking Qatar. Fucking honestly, spiritual. Scotland is in the World Cup for the first time in fucking 30 years.
There you go.
And like, you know what? Scott McTominay, fucking John McGinn, Billy Gilmore.
Absolutely.
What?
I think you guys are.
Ravo. He's a fucking Scouse cunt from. no. And like, you know what? But like, I'm okay with England being in turmoil because.
We're asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
for me, let me break it down. England have the best players in the world, but they have never been able to play together to be the best team. And the entire reason why those players can't play together to be the best team is entirely the cultural problem of England.
Right. But for me, looking at England, I
this
feel
is
like
after dark.
Southgate brought them all the way to the end, but couldn't push them over.
Yeah.
Tuchel is a different animal.
I like where you're going with this.
I think Southgate may have overperformed because a lot of people didn't want him to get the job. But I think getting them to the Euro final and the World Cup final.
You say Southgate
overperformed?
Nah, he's talking about.
Yeah. Do you think that he would have gone to England to the?
You boys are talking about the past.
And then
listen to Tom.
Within that,
you guys are listening to Tom. Like, because you guys are talking about the past.
Remember how we were talking about Roy Keane earlier?
He's talking about a future right now.
You remember how we were talking about Roy Keane earlier? The difference in that, like, let's go back to England and the nucleus of England. The nucleus of England back in those days was what? Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard. All these people who were on opposing teams.
You said something,
but this version of England, they're all friends. They're all homies. You can see.
You said something about Tuchel though, like that makes a difference,
right?
Like compared to like Southgate, you said something about like Tuchel is making a difference. Like in like the culture, like and there was something you said about like
because there's certain there you gotta think about it. There's certain coaches, like even right now, if you go on Google and you look at Vincent Kompany, the main video that you see is that video of him laying I think it was Burnley, right? He was laying into his player about how he practiced.
Got relegated, by the way.
They got relegated, but he's at Bayern Munich right now? Are they looking?
Yeah, they're crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
When I make a decision at work,
Tuchel is cut from that. To me, Tuchel is cut from that.
I always remember Vincent Kompany. I'm like, even if I get fired, I might get fucking like a better job tomorrow. No, but you're right. Tuchel is bringing a different
mentality.
Mix.
Well, I think that's to be seen, right? I think tested.
I hope Southgate overperformed getting England.
I agree with you 100%.
England had the golden generation. That England team with Gerrard,
Lampard, it should have been
everyone.
Rooney,
generation.
Beckham,
before that,
Ferdinand,
they can't play together.
Ashley Cole.
Some of the best in the world.
They should have won something with that squad.
Look at every Euro. I mean, the one they should have won is the fucking Euros where they got fucking beat by Italy, who never did anything ever since.
Yeah.
And like I tell you,
22. Yeah.
For me, to me, I was like, this is such a beautiful thing.
We're talking to the wrong person about England, but that game is what lost me.
For England,
yeah.
England,
how do you sub on for Southgate?
England-Italy final, right?
Yes. How do you sub on Rashford and Saka that you kept on the bench the entire game?
Yeah, I mean,
you subbed them on to play penalty kicks, and you didn't even give them like 8 minutes to warm up.
Be celebrated.
They were cool.
That's like novice. That's a novice move. So for you to say he overpumped, no, he didn't overpump.
Well, he got into the final.
Well, you don't win second. You don't. There's no trophy.
Fucking
final twice.
I agree. To get to a World Cup final and a Euro final, that's not a small thing.
I'm like,
there's no trophies.
I'm like, how many
trophies for second?
How many opposing team supporters had?
Come on, man.
Listen, I'm in the fucking opposing team supporters end in my fucking Scotland trip.
Yeah, Scotland for the first time in 1998, right?
Yeah. I'm standing there I'm like England versus fucking Italy. I'm in the fucking Italian and fucking saying Mamma Italia. No, listen, boys, like fuck them. Like they've had ultimate opportunities since the fucking late 1800s, really. But like, you know, since they.
Who is you talking about football here? Because at this point, the lines are getting a little blurred.
Every 4 years, England has
a solid crowd.
Everything. They have the fucking fans, they have the buzz, they have the team, they have the media, right? They've had everything. And they've never been able to fucking turn it around. And like a bunch of fucking lads like us, they don't fucking need us. So like, fuck them.
You guys touched on a very interesting topic though, which is the representation of Man United players.
This is why they fucking sent the embassy to me.
I am not losing sleep over it. Cause
you say you're not.
I'm not. There's a larger conversation here. How many English players are playing top flight football in England? Like in the first 11.
That's a really
Arsenal,
good.
You're right.
Manchester United.
You're right.
So there's a quota to be met. You need to have a number of English players.
That's a great question.
The good thing is, thankfully, English players are also very good players.
That's a great question.
So if you get the best of them that are from the league, that understand how to play the game,
of course,
then you're better off.
Yeah.
But how many clubs actually? Because 80%, like United, look at what the starting lineup. Like how many English players are starting for us?
You're right.
So at the end of the day, it's like
Kobe, Luke Shaw.
Why do we give a fuck though? Like,
that's my I think it's like a
Why do we care?
It's a good underliner to see where the club is because Manchester United used to be the spine of England.
Are we? But now the club is bigger than England. Oh,
none of the clubs are bigger than England. Well, I don't know.
I'm the wrong guy.
Some English fans. And it's weird because they would prefer Manchester United over England. Well, from what I've seen, I'm just speaking as an outsider. I'm no dog in the game.
Well, Manchester speaks for the city Manchester.
Yeah.
England speaks for the whole
country. And then you have that
whole different things.
And then you have that whole like cultural. Then you have the whole cultural north south east west thing.
I mean, rest in peace to Busby babes, but like beyond that, it's always been bigger than England, in my opinion.
Manchester United? Yeah, some people feel that way.
Well, I love when I go to the UK, I go straight to Manchester. I don't necessarily go.
But that's another topic.
Manchester, wonderful club. Wanted to segue out with where we are currently. I watched the pre-game interview with Carrick for the Bournemouth game, and they asked him a question about how the club is gonna figure out European soccer next season. And there was a key phrase he mentioned. It was like, obviously that when we are planning for the future, we have to figure out positions when we need to strengthen. I was like, I'm very particular about language and words to be used. So if you're saying we, it sounds like he expects to be here next season. So what do you guys feel about Carrick being here next season?
That's what I feel about Carrick here.
What do you think about the rest of the season? Where are we going to finish this season? I think I want predictions from you all.
Yeah, I think
final position this season.
I think we're going to finish third. Like I told Sam, Sam is gonna come.
I feel like we're fucking on top.
He's still recording me. I think Sam said, we're gonna have that discussion for the last. Because I think it's still too early to kind of say. I think we will finish third. Caleb said a good point. Top five determines Champions League football. At this point, that's our goal. So whether we drop from third to fifth, I know we finish top five.
What is number five still Champions League?
Yeah, it should be.
The problem within that is that though in this season with the table, one wrong move can take you 3 steps behind.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because there's like barely any parity in the whole table except at the bottom.
Yeah.
Talking about that, I think Emma would not be happy if I don't bring this up. Actually, the game today. How the hell did we not get a penalty kick for Ahmad? And
we got the first one. We got the first one.
Yeah,
and they got one for
and got we got a red card. Like what is?
And then why didn't you get a red for the first penalty?
And this has been the problem. This is where our decorum kind of bites us in our behind, right? Because the last 2 to 3 years, we don't complain about those type of decisions, right? But the last 2 to 3 years, we have plenty of this. I'm wearing the jersey today. I almost never wear our jersey on game day. It's a superstition thing. I'm being funny a little bit, but mostly because 2 years ago on my birthday was September 3rd, and we were facing Arsenal, and that offsides call literally could have went either way. If you watch it in slow mo. What is it? Gabriel kind of stiffened himself up, and somehow it became offside.
That's the game I think I saw live. That was the first game of the season. Was it?
I think it was the second.
August.
No, it was September 3rd. So the season starts in end of August. So it was like our third game or something. But the thing is, we have
the heat.
Yeah.
We have that call. We have the one where against Burnley where they canceled out Alessandro's goal because of some foul, like phantom foul that he committed. Like we're not the type to complain, but there are certain things we could complain about, or should sometimes, even if we don't complain publicly. At the very least, take our leadership and go right to the FA. Because
Real Madrid
what's the point of them telling us post game that I should have been our
I think today's officiating was certainly inconsistent at best.
Yeah, it was.
But that's Stuart Atwell in a nutshell, is it not? I feel like that guy is always like that.
So I was having this conversation with Emma at Solus.
I was trying not to like call it out, but I'm like, it was certainly inconsistent today.
And we were like, at this point, if you're employing technology for goal line detection, for VAR, maybe just AI the whole officiating.
To me,
either we go all technology, or if the balance is not working,
Freddie, I'm old school.
How are you saying?
I'm old school.
Oh, you're calling the referee called one penalty kick for us. The second one in his head. This is my personal opinion. I think he was like, "Oh, I already gave them one. I should not give them another one."
Freddie, here's my professional opinion.
So I'm like,
so that means now the calls become subjective.
I'm just
which is not how it's supposed to be.
It's the ref's game at this point.
I don't know. The reason
just let the boys play.
I get I completely agree with you guys, but like the reason I don't like call it out at the fucking like match is that I'm just like, if we just scored more fucking goals,
it will not.
We wouldn't be in this predicament.
And I'm like, I feel like as Manchester United, we have to elevate ourselves to the point where we fucking do not leave it up to the shitey officiating,
the little things,
right? If we fucking the first 20 minutes, we put all that pressure on. We do what we do. You saw the first 20 minutes. Like every match, we come out for the first 20 minutes, and it's just like if we put at least one or two in there, honestly, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
I agree.
But like the problem, it doesn't take away the problems. The problems stay. Like
there's still the problems.
Yes.
What
we can push it on for someone else to deal with.
But what you lads are saying are still the problems. But I would rather deal with the fucking problems when I'm already 2-0 up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
winning the league.
Yeah, it's just like having insurance. We didn't eat our dinner and we paid the consequences. We should have been up 2-2. 2 goals.
First 20 minutes, Patrick.
Yeah.
Easy.
But the good thing is, I rather see us. Although I did think we had some instances where we had a lot of opportunities with under Amarin in the first half, and then in the second half we just disappeared. I felt that this half was kind of
We don't do that in the second half now, right? We come out harder.
Yeah. Under Carrick, right?
Yeah.
We have more consistency between the halves.
And that's what blows my mind. I'm like
same squad, right?
I'm like same squad.
Yeah.
You can't train people, but like for some reason we're like an entirely different fucking team in the second half.
Yep.
Amarin versus Carrick.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what he's saying to him, but
he better keep saying whatever he's saying. Yeah. On that note, if Carrick keeps saying what he's saying to the team, what are we doing for the next game? What are we playing next?
3 weeks. We have a long time. I think
because we got no fucking, we got no League Cup, we got no Europe.
Is it Liverpool? Who we playing?
It's not Liverpool.
3 weeks.
Is it Burnley?
Leeds.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
April 13th.
April 13th.
And then behind that is Chelsea, April 18th.
Yeah. So
we got DC United, April 4th. Home game.
Yeah. So
predictions for Leeds.
Oh man, it's such a long time. Honestly, I cannot predict right now. Maybe we'll do a middle one the week before. To kind of it's hard because 3 weeks is such a long time.
What's gonna change in 3 weeks?
They're not playing. They're not playing.
They're not gonna play before the next game.
Exactly. Well, 2-1. 2-1 United.
That's what I said today.
What was the score the last time we played them?
Leeds?
We beat them.
Was it a tie?
We beat them.
Oh, it was like a 2-0.
I mean, Leeds are in a survival battle right now, but like they are still like for them a derby to us. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not my fucking
Some things
derby.
don't change, but we tied them.
They're not my derby, but we're a derby to them.
Yeah. Is it Battle of the Roses or something like that? Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. What's your prediction?
Unfortunately, I feel like it could be the exact same thing we experienced today.
Oh man!
What do I hope for? Is a victory.
Listen, we got a ray of sunshine right here, man.
What do I hope for? I hope
goodness,
for a victory.
spring has sprung because it's so frozen.
Because
wait till you meet Ray. He's the constant.
Yeah, I mean you're debuting in this.
I mean, there's pragmatic and
So
then
2-2.
there's pessimism.
Okay.
Right, and I refuse to be pessimistic.
So you think a draw, regardless?
Thank you for all the adjectives.
I don't. I feel like because we drew the last time and we seem to be in a certain place that we can't overcome certain things. We drew them, so we probably will win this time. But
And I still think
Bournemouth, we tied them twice.
I still think England's going to crash the fuck out of the world.
Well, leave England.
We passed England.
What's your prediction for the Leeds game?
For the Leeds game?
Yeah.
After today, we're going to fucking dominate the shit out of that game. It's going to be 3-0.
Okay. Wow. That's a
3-0. Interesting.
All right, Femi.
I'm going with the same score.
3-0.
3-0. Dan James scores an own goal because he loves United so much. Like, he's doing for the.
I don't know. Did he still play?
Once a red, always a red.
For them. Talk like a superstar.
Talk one in real
So
quick.
the game is at Monday at 3 p.m. So keep that in your calendar.
You know what? Like,
More
so,
than
like,
3 p.m.
fucking. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, it's so special to have a fucking Friday match for a change.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I used to complain about Sunday morning games until they gave me a Monday afternoon game. I was like,
or the Wednesday afternoon game.
I was like, please,
Yes. Give us back
forgive me.
So so we drew against Leeds under Amarin, and we drew. So that
I knew it wasn't a good result.
We were in the draws. We drew against Wolves, and then we drew against Leeds. And I think that was
a good result.
after the draw against
That's
Leeds. I was
far.
done. I was like, get him out.
I tell you what about Wolves,
I was
though.
done.
I tell you what about Wolves.
I've been slightly rooting for the Wolves recently.
Yeah.
Honestly, man.
When they were playing and beat the Liverpool. They beat
Oh yeah, they
are the big
had
teams.
a buzz. I don't know. I've not.
I think they tied the last one again.
Oh
Yeah. I'm just
they
like,
might escape relegation.
I'm like, all bets are off.
But one
They're already.
Nah, they're fucking.
Well, I hope they don't
They're
escape
gone.
it, and we managed to poach one of Andre or João Gomez.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of them.
yo.
Okay.
Well, it's been nice. It's been nice hanging with you guys on this. It's the Red Devils.
You don't have
District.
to go home, but you can't fucking stay here.
Yeah.
No, we can keep recording. Hey, we should just keep it a live stream, and then
No,
we're gonna
log in and listen.
Next season.
Next
season we're planning to do like a live stream.
You gotta subscribe. It's called the Pod After Dark.
Like you know.
There we go.
You know, like Formula
That's the
1
Duncan
where you
episode.
have where you have the guy on the.
That's where I start singing Scottish songs and telling you all the songs of freedom against England.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Sign us off, man.
Keep England out of it, bro.
Yeah, we that's
And then he wonders why they're following him.
Duncan views.
It is the World Cup.
Yeah.
And listen, there is only one fucking team from the kingdom who fucking matters. And it is the fucking ones that talked about sending King Edward's home. King, what?
Okay.
You want me to sing it? Flower of Scotland, when will we see?
Okay, alright, this is where we end up. What are you gonna sing of some revolution?
To live and die for a wee bit of hill and glen.
It's been the Red Devils District reporting live from Southwest DC. Shout out to you guys. We'll catch you soon. It's done.
And we're gonna sing fucking Proud Edward's Army home again.
True, man. I appreciate you.
Tell you what,